Today we are talking all things lashes. Okay, so what do we all want from our lashes? I think I'm probably correct in saying that we all want our lashes to look thicker and longer and have a lovely defined curl on them. And there's several ways that we can do this. So I'm going to start with a few little products for making the lashes look thicker. The first thing to do is to take a black eyeliner. Black or brown, but always something dark and not too colourful. And run it, now just run it on the inner waterline at the top. And what this does is it's almost invisible. You can't see it, but because of the darkness there, it hides any of the skin that you might see between the lashes. So I'm going to do that. To do this, you need something which is really rather smudgy. So I'm using this. It's a kohl pencil. And gently lift up, just lift up the eyelid and quickly with strokes, there, I've just sort of gone under. It might make you cry, that's the only problem, because it is really tickly and I'm very tickly there. So just be patient and take time. So I'll just do that again, lift up the eyelid. Let's see if I can zoom on that. Lift up the eyelid, like so, and you'll see I've coloured it a little. Don't go right in, just brush along the lashes. You can see the difference. Those look thinner, those look much more defined. Align the top lash line and line it really thinly. It's probably better not to use a kohl pencil to do this because the nib is often a bit too thick and it's not quite precise enough. You can either use a liquid liner or one of these. These are awesome. And these are waterproof eyeliner pens. I've got 5 here and they come in all these different colours. We've got a grey one, a black one, a sort of a bluey one, which I think is called, what's that one called? It's called Midnight. And then we have a plum one and a brown one. And these are fabulous because they are so precise. And what they don't do is, because they're basically a felt tip pen for your eyes, they're not going to leave gloopy bits, which can sometimes happen with a liquid liner. So today I'm going to use the black one. If your lashes are a bit lighter than mine, then go ahead and use something like a grey or a brown. If I go back to this eye, let's come in a little. Now you'll see I want to get really, really close to the roots. I almost don't want to see the line at all. So that's really, really close. It could even get even closer. And I'm just doing it on the outer corner. You can see that. Trying to stay in shot. And just do it to where your lashes finish. And you can see that that's not an obvious line, but it's definitely sort of thickened them up a bit. The next thing to do is curl our lashes. Now, I've got 2 eyelash curlers here, and they're both quite important. This is the Big Mama one, and this is the baby one. The big one you can use right at the root. And how I do this, so that you don't catch the skin, open it fully, place this part of the metal on your eyelid at the root, and then push to close, and that will get them all. And then just keep it almost horizontal. If you have quite long lashes, then open and move this clamp to the end, and keep doing that maybe 2 or 3 times to give yourself a really good curl. Then this little baby one is fantastic because to make your eyes look wider, you need to curl the outer lashes and concentrate on those. So I normally take the little one just on the outer lashes and push up. And to give myself a nice curl, I go all the way to the end. And you can see they're kind of sort of sticking up a bit more. We'll move on to mascara. Mascara is a very personal thing. Some people prefer a waterproof mascara. I know I do. I definitely prefer a waterproof mascara because I have a habit of going and maybe rubbing my eyes and ending up with mascara all over my face. So I tend to use a waterproof, but I know some people prefer the texture and the feel of a non-waterproof because a waterproof mascara can feel a bit stiffer. Or if you are happy with using a clear mascara, these are fantastic. Sometimes I prefer to use a clearer mascara. Just because if I don't feel I need a lot of mascara to make my eyelashes look thicker or longer, then this is great because, you know, it leaves no colour and no trace. So you have a huge choice these days in terms of finishes of mascara. So I have these two here. This is really useful. This is the Mascara Duo, and I've got the brown one here, but it comes in black as well. And on one end you have a regular mascara, and then on the other you have a waterproof. So I think I'm going to use the regular. Well, I'm just going to show you actually that although this package is quite sort of chocolatey, the mascara itself, it's virtually indistinguishable from black. It just gives a softer colour. So if you have quite pale skin or light coloured eyes, a brown mascara is often a nicer, more natural option than jet black. So I've got some of the Studio mascaras here. That I think there are 4, and basically you get a waterproof version and a non-waterproof version, and they come in either a natural brown or jet black. So I'm going to use my favourite, which is the jet black waterproof mascara. It's really nice. And I love this because it has such a long handle, so you get quite a bit of control rather than have to hold it like this. And you get a nice sort of brush like this. So you have a variety of lengths of bristles. So I've curled these lashes, and now what I'm going to do is use a technique, a two-way technique. So start at the root and just tickle. Just tickle and then sweep out. Tickle at the roots, and that is building volume and helping to keep the curl, which is what we used the eyelash curlers to do. Then what I'm going to do is going to turn this brush and almost point it at my eyes, and these I'm going to use to increase the length. Because what this is doing, it's individually coating right to the end. I think I probably said this in a tutorial before, but your lashes are longer than you think, and if you coat them right to the end, you'll get that extra length. So just by pulling it through like this, we're getting a really good coat all the way along, and it's helping to thicken them up as well. It's really getting the whole end of the lash. Like so, you can see they look much longer than they did before. I'm going to take a little lash comb, start at the root and wiggle it through, and that just gives back a bit of a natural dispersal to the lashes so that none are clumped up together or stuck together, and they look quite natural. And you sort of comb them in the direction you want them to go. I kind of want mine to sort of splay out a little because it adds a bit of length and makes my eyes look further apart. If your eyes are small, then take your brush and take the comb and wiggle it so that they are evenly spaced and splaying outwards in all directions. Sort of outwards here, outwards on the inner corner and upwards, and that will really help your eyes look more open. But I'm going to swoosh mine out to the side, like this. So it's not always about the kind of mascara that you go for, it's also a bit of technique about to get the best from your lashes. If you'd like to see a tutorial about how to apply false lashes, there is one on this channel. Beautiful creamy white one. And we're going to put it on the lower lash line, waterline. Is that it doesn't look bright white. It's a really natural looking colour, but you can see it's already opened up that eye a bit more. Same on the other side. It's just a lovely pearlescent colour without looking too sort of false. And you can see my eyes now look a bit more open. So I think you'll agree that my lashes do look thicker and longer, having used just a few little products quite sparingly to give me that really nice look. So thank you all for watching. Bye bye.